second edition of the Hypecast.
And it's E3!
Woo! Woo! So who we're joined with today? Obviously Sam the host.
Lummy.
Nerge
And Lunness.
Oh, Lunness, the newest member of Red Coins. How you feeling?
I'm good.
This is your debut other than that Red Arse cameraman-esque.
The Red Arse cameraman stints, and I think I may have been in Metal Gear Lummy that one time.
You were actually, yes.
Yes.
Metal Gear Lummy 3.
I was a random guard twice.
Out of all these great announcements this week in E3, the best one is when Lummy came around with a Budweiser box. Metal Gear Lummy 4 has been confirmed. It'll be recorded later on when everyone else is a little bit drunker. I'm a little bit more hyper from my water.
Just, a little bit less sober.
I'm pretty hyper today. Finished college, finally. Last exam. Literally, I nearly puked up in it. Don't know why, but it's just a really weird experience.
It happens.
Yeah, I was really just waiting. I was just waiting for it to finish, man. I wrote 24 pages, so hopefully I'll get at least an A grade. Anyways, what have you all been playing this past week?
Oof, Watch Dogs.
Oh, what do you think, Lummy?
Wait to know again.
I've tried to delve into it, but I'm not feeling it at the moment. I still need to beat Wolfenstein first, because that's more like a priority. I've still been playing Trials Fusion, to be fair. That's all I've been playing, because that game is great. Probably one of my top games this year so far. It's even beat Donkey Kong Country, so, quite impressive. Just to make the clear the audience, Jordan is going to come in the next half an hour, and he's probably going to make a racket, so I'm just anticipating everyone for an interruption. How you feel, Lunness? What game have you been playing?
I have been sitting hammering on my way through GTA Online.
Ooh.
Just as you do, just being a total dick to people. Just run around.
The best of human nature.
Yeah. It's like you go into GTA and you just see what mankind truly is. Just running around, you want that car, you just pull them out of it and take it. That's what life's about.
That's what GTA is all about, man.
I haven't played GTA Online yet because I've had Xbox Live since the beginning of 2013.
You need to get it. It's so much fun.
I've said I'm gonna get it. I was telling this guy at college who he does a lot of Minecraft shit, and I was I've been telling him I'm getting Xbox Live Gold back soon, man.
Get it.
So
get it. Seriously, get it and just get online because it's just so much better than just sitting around. Driving around on normal GTA.
Just make note, the first ever Hypecast selfies just took place because I'm Snapchatting while doing this because Red Coins isn't really renowned for its professional work. It's not really renowned at all. We'll have 45 subscribers. So if you're a viewer, listener, whatever, please subscribe and like us on Facebook, etc., etc. Redcoins.co.uk should be coming out very soon because I've been developing it. Lunness saw it. I don't know. I think George saw it, maybe potentially. Jake saw it.
You showed me the early parts of it.
Yeah, so you've saw it.
Yeah.
And Lummy hasn't saw it because that just shows Lummy's place in the hierarchy of Red Coins.
Right corner.
I'm just kidding, Lummy. I'll show you later on. I don't know why I've shown George it before you. I value you much more. I'm just kidding. So George, what have you been playing? We'll save the best till last.
Yeah, I've been going down memory lane and playing through Halo 3 again because it was one of my favourite games and just love the campaign.
It is incredible. It is
so many memories have been coming back going through the campaign again.
Talk about memories for a second. I need to reply to Snapchat.
How did you go through it the first time? Did you go through it with your mates or did you just slog your way through on your own? Legendary.
A bit of both the first time. I did on normal the first time round, so I thought I'll go one step further, I'll do heroic, and then once I get through that, I'll go on to legendary. I've been using all the skulls to make it just a little bit more harder. You've got to when you're playing a Halo campaign. You've got to use skulls.
It's frowned upon if you don't,
Exactly.
You're not
even I know that I don't like Halo.
Especially the mythic skull. That just makes things really. It's almost impossible. It's probably the closest you get to impossible.
This I don't get, George. Right? You probably love Halo, but you're not going to get an Xbox One. Why is that?
I could be here all day. I'm not.
Well, don't.
I'll try to cut it short. I don't know. It's just I really think Microsoft dropped the ball this year. That's just my personal opinion.
Whoa, well. Did you see the A3 conference yesterday?
I did, and I have seen that Microsoft have definitely stepped their game up, and now I'm more unsure than ever about what to get for next gen. Thanks for that one, Microsoft. You could have made it easier for us by having a shit conference, but no, we had to have
Microsoft are listening, George. We have 45 listeners.
It's still better than none.
Yeah, I'm just saying. But Microsoft are listening. Bill Gates isn't one of them.
He's not sitting there watching.
Oh, Phil Spencer.
That bastard. This is my company.
Yeah, man. I'm going to sue him for slander.
You wouldn't get much.
I want to make that joke, but it's more fitting if you make it, Church.
Exactly.
Go ahead with your little rant.
It's not a rant, it's just
disapproval of the Xbox One console,
pretty much
in general.
Yeah.
I want to say,
and the fact I've always been a PlayStation guy.
But speaking
really,
of
a PlayStation guy, George, what console did you own last generation, Mr. PlayStation? There,
I do believe it was an Xbox 360.
But isn't that really the way that everyone went? I mean, when you were a kid, nearly everyone had a PlayStation.
My hand was
PlayStation
forced
2.
because my dad wouldn't let me buy a PS3, so.
Because it cost a lot of money.
Yeah.
Well, the thing is, right, I see everyone say, oh yeah, it was a PlayStation kid. I was never a PlayStation kid, I was a Nintendo kid.
Oh,
fucking. But I mean, I think the best way to do it is to have, one of each, really,
Test the water a bit.
Yeah, test the water. I'm actually probably going to get an Xbox One, but maybe not for a few years or so. But it's fine. Oh, no, don't worry about that. Actually, see, because the way we record is we have like
a wonderful high-tech rock star mic, band,
rock band mic in
a glass jar,
in a biscuit.
Very professional.
The more it goes down, the better, because my audio levels on me are spiking up really well. So the more it's down, at least it's gonna spike. No, I mean with I'm feeling I'll probably get an Xbox One, maybe not this year, maybe next few years, because I mean there's a lot of great games for the Xbox One, but there's also a lot of great Sony, Nintendo and multi-platform games coming out. And if I do get an Xbox One, it will essentially be the exclusives machine. I love my PS4, and I can see I'm getting a lot of longevity out of that. So maybe I'll get an Xbox One when it's like a few hundred, a few £100 when the next gen consoles are coming out, whenever that is. Anyways, moving on to the new segment, which it's 2 episodes in, and we already have a new segment. Wow, we're innovating. You don't see that much in sequels. Put it this way. We're going to do a thing. Well, all 4 have to state a story from the past week. And whoever has a funny story, it's all, all 4 are going to vote on it. Who has a funny story? Can't vote for yourself, sadly, for me. But you've got to tell a story. And let's start with you, Lunness. What is the funny story? And now you have to tell a story regardless. It might not be funny, but
I can't remember if it's from last week or it might be a little bit before last week.
It's your first time on the podcast. I'll give you a leeway.
Right, so I was in Shields. I was fairly drunk. It was around about 3 o'clock.
Give some context to Shields to the audience.
Oh, Shields. Shields is a wonderful place where you go clubbing, and I think one of your mates managed to get his ear bitten a little while ago and had to go for a test to see if he had AIDS and stuff.
That's Shields.
Anyway, that is Shields in a nutshell, basically. So I've been out in Shields. I'd been clubbing a bit, and I was fairly drunk at this point. So me and Luke actually over there sitting being unsociable, not joining in the podcast.
Just say hello, Luke. Luke will be doing all the FIFA stuff.
Luke can say hi. Luke
shout hi.
Hi. There we go. If you didn't hear that, he is here. Anyway, I was in Shields. I'd been wandering around, going from nightclub to nightclub, and then eventually I just thought, you know what, it's time for food. So me and Luke walked towards McDonald's, and in one of the nightclubs, they'd been handing out inflatable guitars. So I had this inflatable guitar, which I was referring to as an air guitar, to Luke's dismay. And anyway, I just saw this seagull sitting on top of this lamppost, and I just looked at it, and I just felt this burning, passionate hatred swell up inside us. And I just said, Luke, you see that seagull? I'm going to fuck it up. And I just started sprinting towards the seagull at the top of the lamppost, flailing this inflatable guitar around, determined I was going to kill the seagull. And it just looked at me and then flew off, and I was like, yeah, fucking, you better.
Wait, did you actually attack it?
Oh, no, it was on top of the lamppost. I was just determined to fucking attack it.
Oh, if you actually did attack it, it would have been funnier.
Oh, if I'd managed to hit it with an inflatable air guitar, man.
So, Lummy, what about you?
I would like to pass out the juice, I think.
Oh, he's dropped the ball.
Oh, well, I do believe that last week I was at the Fusion Bar in Newcastle with Lummy and Sam. We were at a college party?
80s night.
80s night for Sam's college, and it was a pretty GG night.
A good game night? How is it a good game night? A good guy night?
We're playing games there.
I don't believe we were.
I don't recall any games.
Yeah, God.
Oh. Does
a
raffle count as a game?
Bad reference in here.
But we did win the raffle.
Twice,
yes. I won a £10 Tesco voucher.
Anyway, back to Judge Jones's little
Whoa,
story.
I do the segues, yeah, boy. He needs to learn this, didn't he, Lummy? You need talent, put him in this place.
No.
I go ahead, Jude.
Yeah, towards the end, like, they had a karaoke thing, and I went up to do the karaoke. I got gently pressured by Sam to go up and sing songs.
Lummy was part of this.
When you say gently pressured, do you mean they threw a mic at you and pushed you onto the stage or something?
We sort of announced that he was going
something to that extent.
And then the crowd sort of shouting, "Go on, do karaoke."
And then the karaoke guy was just like, "You gotta do it."
And when people say that, you kind of have to do it. So I went up to sing the song, and the song I got was "So Macho."
But we picked it. We were just wanting to do Macho Man by the Village People. But then they were like, "So macho," and I thought, even better.
So I started singing "So Macho," and to be honest, I was doing a pretty terrible job. And thankfully...
That's being generous.
I'm a generous man. Thankfully, Sam came along to save the day, and...
Still was terrible, but you know...
Couldn't have been any worse than just me doing it. And we had the magnificent Lummy recording it, so...
Of course.
Oh, we're going to have that on Red Horse.
Yeah, man, that's going on Red Horse episode 2, our latest show, which is.
And then after that, we did one of your favourite songs for the longest time, I believe.
Indeed, did. Let me do your bit from it. That comes after "If You Say Goodbye to Me Tonight," and then Lummy does that. If you didn't realise, but I see that's a good story from you, George. I mean, I was there to see it, so I'm not sure which one is funnier because although Lunness's was hilarious, I lived through yours. Yours was like that's like a memory I'll never know. Lummy, do you have one?
I do not, I'm afraid.
I'm going to go with my one then. I thought mine was quite funny, then I realised what George was involved in for the weekend. So, as everyone knows from my Tinder Mayhem video, I have a Tinder account. I think this is a good laugh. I actually went on a date on Tinder once. It was really awkward, but you know, it was a good experience. Now, on Tinder, I like everybody. That is my tactic, you know, because you're never going to not match with anybody. I've had drag queens, I've had some very strange looking women on there. But I get this girl, and you know, I was like, "Oh, she's really pretty." And I'm scrolling along her images, and holy shit, an image of her and a girl who sort of an ex who absolutely hates me appeared, and I was in the middle of college, and I just burst out laughing. I was just kind of like, "The fuck, man! What are the chances?" I couldn't help it, but I tried to actually. I said I think saying Mario or Sonic. She didn't get back to us, so she's probably a Crash Bandicoot fan. That's okay, you know. or maybe, you know, maybe she knows who I am. She knows I'm a dark man, come from the voids of space. Fucked up, man. I saw things, so many things. Some guys a green luminous top on. That's hideous.
This is going to be the part where that's John coming in.
Yeah. John.
Actually, no, John doesn't have that horrendous address taste.
Yeah, John has a really nice new coat actually. Isn't that a good thing? So do you not have a story at all? Is there nothing you can think of?
Surely you can think of something.
Yeah, you go to college, man. What happened at college this last week?
Oh, college, come on. There's always
an exam.
Fun times.
Well, what about like a couple of weeks?
You had an exam, Lummy.
You know,
Lummy, what happened in your exam?
I hid under a pile of coats and hope that everything will work out okay.
just let me tell us a story. It's not gonna be funny, right? Just tell us what happened.
I haven't got anything, I'm afraid.
Oh, come on.
It's alright.
What happened last Wednesday? Tell us what happened in IT. Just give us a brief summary of what happened.
Bad kick. A few people showed up. No banter.
You know what?
Not released.
It was a waste of 2 hours.
So that's your story, okay?
I'm free.
Time to vote. Lunness, whose stories do you think is the best? And you can't vote for yours.
I was about to say, you can't vote your own, so I'm going to say Nerge Jones.
Not mine.
Well, I was going to vote for yours. Let me, you get my vote. Jade, who you vote for?
As much as your story was really good, Lummy's story involved Lummy, so I'm going to vote for him.
Lummy, who do you vote for?
I'm going to go with Sam.
Yeah! Why me?
Because you vote me.
And you know who the person is, without stating it because you can get us in trouble. You know who the shithead is. Yeah, but
I think you could sense that.
Yeah, but you know, I
had given a really hacky look this way. Just in the corner, I can see you.
Luke's just playing Grand Theft Auto 5.
He's playing Grand Theft Auto because he didn't really feel like being in the podcast. Maybe later on, maybe at a later date, he will join the podcast.
I like you as my co-host, actually, Lunness. You're doing a very good job.
Speculation.
Ooh!
Purely rumours at this stage.
Yeah,
It is still just
you know the
rumours, you know,
cheats
it's
at
a
GTS, he's got a helicopter all of a sudden. Another fucking road.
That's the one thing I did like on GTA 5. You couldn't just keep cheats on your phone.
Oh yeah.
I thought that was the one thing I didn't like about GTA 4. It was just too easy to use cheats. It became boring.
Back in like the old good old days of PS3, you memorised all the different cheats.
Yeah.
I still know.
When you'd write them down on a piece of paper.
I still know the weapon and armour and health cheat on GTA 3. It's R2, R2, L1, R2. Then you just go you go back, down, forward, up. I'm using fighting game terms. You do that twice, and that's how I know it. You do that twice, and it's fucking easy. Anyways, gentlemen, it's time to talk about probably this is probably going to be our longest podcast because it's been a free, and my God, what a show by here. We're going to go through each different conference bit by bit. So we're going to start off with Microsoft because we're going to do it in the order that appeared. What do you think about what do you think of Microsoft's conference?
They've done a good job with their Hill.
Yes.
Build up
I'm going to have to agree because I haven't actually seen much of E3 as of yet. I have only really seen like the things that I have searched up, and the things I searched up were Halo and Battlefield
Hardline.
That
does look pretty impressive.
It did look.
It's
it
like
did
a
look
Cops and
impressive.
Robbers sort of thing.
It is, and it looks really good.
Isn't it
looks
like
like
Cops and
they've done a good
Robbers
job so
bank
far.
heist sort of thing?
I think so.
Yeah.
I think it starts with Most
Which is sounding
They-
very familiar to
build
things
pictures.
like Payday 2.
Yeah. Or the GTA DLC, which
Yes.
probably is coming out next year at the current rate. But anyway,
You know how Rockstar is with their DLC. They do what they
Rockstar
want when
are
they want.
notorious for their DLC.
Yeah, and then GTA 5 got announced for next gen and PC finally.
I'm sure, Luke, that the characters shouldn't be able to jump that high. I'm calling hacks on that, you know.
I'm calling cheats.
When he jumps flying right over a building, you know.
Blatant rip off of Saints Row there.
Whoa, George, come on, man.
What?
It's obviously
Sorry,
obviously a rip off of Watch Dogs. So no, Microsoft personally, I was kind of thinking, the one thing I made me want to get an Xbox One was Killer Instinct, and season 2's coming out. Didn't really see much about it. I mean, Ken Lobb went, "I'll be playing this TJ combo," and I was like, "Yeah, we know KJ combo's coming." And Cinder's going to be in the game. Cinder hasn't been in since like Killer Instinct 1. He has like the best theme ever. It's actually appeared in Red Horse 1 when I did the Mentos Coca-Cola thing, bam. It is great because in slow motion, when you run, it's so dramatic. But I think Microsoft really did pull around. Microsoft are famous for fucking about E3, especially after last year when they had a lot of high stakes. I'd actually say they did a conference almost as good as Sony. Sony this year, which was impressive. A lot of great games coming out. Sunset Overdrive looks brilliant. Hopefully that'll become multi-platform, not going to lie. Platinum Games have a new game coming out, and that looked pretty good. I don't know what you think about that. Got any thoughts? No?
I can't remember what the game is.
I don't even know what the name is. It just looked cool. It was like a guy like Dante, but it wasn't because it's obviously not fucking Capcom. But, Crackdown's returning.
I was going to mention Crackdown. Actually.
Crackdown.
What do you think of that, man?
The only two games were actually really amazing and good fun to play on. So I've got high hopes for the next one.
Remind me, which is Crackdown again? Is it the one where you...
It's the one where you...
Agility Orbs.
Yes, that's the game. I've got Crackdown 2, and it is just incredible. I remember getting it, and I was just like, well, this looks pretty good, and then I just started playing it, and mind blown. It was amazing.
It was just so ridiculous, but it was also really fun for that very reason.
It's the first time. It's when you run someone over for the first time and they just explode.
And the sick the sick joy you feel that you've killed a virtual character.
Yeah. And then when you eventually fully maxed out and fully leveled and you're just rushing through a crowd of zombies, just mushing them all out of the way with your shoulders. Just like nah. And
you just feel so empowered and so badass. It's amazing. So yeah, I've got amazing hopes for you Crackdown. Hopefully they won't mess it up. I'm confident they won't.
To be fair, they've done 2 solid games so far, so
exactly
they shouldn't drop the ball.
I haven't played Crackdown 2 yet, because it's just like Crackdown 1 though. I mean, some people say that's a good thing, some people say it's a bad thing. I mean, everyone's complaining about Crackdown 2 being the same game, right, when it came out. This game came out in summer 2010, I believe. Another game which came out in summer 2010, which which the original actually came out in 2007, like Crackdown 1 did. Super Mario Galaxy 2. But Mario Galaxy 2, that got great reviews, but Crackdown 2 got slated, and I thought, and it was for the same reasons. It was because it was the same game. Fucking Mario Galaxy 2 is a piece of shit. Sorry, I'm getting off topic, but that really annoys us, that game. No, I think Crackdown, it's nice to get that back. I mean, when it's Phil Spencer, who's like the guy from Microsoft, who I think did a really good job. He's really he comes across as quite a cool guy. He said there's going to be some like old favorites coming back. Now, I mean, I was thinking, that means fucking Banjo-Kazooie's coming back, because as a Banjo fan, I am waiting for Banjo-Kazooie, because I would go to get an Xbox the next day for that.
Was this something to do with Conga at E3?
Well, yeah, Project Spark, which looks fantastic. Conga is a playable character on that. See, Project Spark is something I'm quite interested in as well, because it's not really a game in my opinion, it's more of a platform. It's more of a thing where, I've been playing Trials Fusion a lot lately, as I said before, and all I've been doing, because I've finished the storyline and I'm waiting for DLC, is playing user-generated content. And what people can do is so impressive that all I'm going to be doing, if I get an Xbox One, I'll just be doing Project Spark and just doing all sorts of that. Plus, Let's Play-wise, let's think about it, man.
Yeah. It's going to be great for Let's Plays. Was there anything about No Man's Sky in E3 or not?
I don't know.
There was. I only mentioned a small bit about it, though.
Was there? I wasn't...
They showed a few clips over. It looks like some sort of weird dinosaur thing going on. It's really cool.
It's
they had some PS4, wasn't it?
No.
It's just a continuous universe almost. It's like you land on a planet and then fly in your little spaceship up off the planet, out of the atmosphere and into space. And it just looked incredible when I first had a look at it.
Minecraft in space.
Yeah, basically. It's like Minecraft in space with next-gen graphics.
Sounds decent. Speaking of space, new Mass Effect. I've got mixed feelings on that. I mean...
Is there like another galaxy or something like that?
They're saying that it'll be in a new part of the galaxy and you'll meet new worlds. But it doesn't really explore, wouldn't these have been encountered in the first three? It doesn't really touch upon it. I mean, obviously when they release more information, we'll know more, but it just seems to me like it's one of those games where they're just making it to make money out of the franchise.
Kind of like, how Star Wars is. Just
I mean, I'll reserve
Star Wars,
judgment until it comes out.
For free.
I find it funny, George, you're complaining about what is essentially capitalism there.
Yeah.
I thought you were like a massive capitalist. But living your conservative economics.
I am to a degree, but I do believe... I am to a degree, but I do have the opinion at certain points you should stop making games, because you might start making the series as a whole bad. I mean, look at Silent Hill. First three were pretty good, and the ones that came after weren't really good at all. Downpour was really bad. I played that.
It's the same logic of when they take a video game and try to make it into a movie, or when you take a movie and try to make it into a video game. It doesn't always port over well, for the simple fact people will just not build it up to the standard that it should be, because they know the fanboys will just rush in and buy it anyway.
Exactly, just because it's got the name on the box.
Yeah.
Thing is though, it's... I don't want to say it is the fans' fault, but they should always boycott it. You know what I mean? If they're that awesome about it, boycott it. Don't fucking buy it.
Yeah.
Or who the fuck did they release a new Call of Duty game, buys Advanced Warfare?
It's like they did with Left 4 Dead. They were going to boycott and then no one did.
What do people think about Advanced Warfare? Because I haven't played a Call of Duty game in quite some time, but that game kind of got me excited for to get back into Call of Duty.
I'm willing to give it another chance, but if it hasn't made any significant improvements, that might be it for me.
It looked like it had a new engine. I was like, that looks... Well, about fucking time.
Didn't they use the same engine from Modern Warfare to the last...
Yeah,
last
it's just upgraded slightly.
Wow, really good job there. Fantastic.
Bad job that you could do.
True.
To be fair, if you have a system that works, why change it?
Exactly.
Yeah, I think the Call of Duty games get a lot of hate, despite them not actually bad games.
Yeah.
They're solid product. Just I mean,
it's just more of the same, isn't it?
To be fair, right after Call of Duty 4 and Black Ops, people stopped buying it for the story and they were just buying it for the multiplayer.
I would say Modern Warfare 2 was the last one for the story, and then after that, people were like,
Modern Warfare. What?
Black Ops 1's good.
I feel they all have good storylines though, even though if people don't play them, the storylines are still generally really good.
Black Ops 2 was pretty good because I think it was the first one that actually let you make changes, admittedly perhaps not significant ones, to the main outcome of the story.
Now, I agree with you about, like, they do have good storylines, but, you know, have you played Modern Warfare 3 at the end?
I haven't actually played Modern Warfare 3
Well,
properly.
basically, right, spoiler alert here, basically, at the end...
It's been out for so long, I don't think anybody would, like, not know about
Still, if they didn't, you know,
Well, I don't
basically,
know that,
at
obviously.
the end, right, you get, Captain Price basically is put into the equivalent of a mech suit, and he just walks through a building just shooting shit with a machine gun. It's just like, what the fuck does this have to do with warfare? Really, guys? Come on. Put a little bit more imagination into it.
If you ask me, I think Advanced Warfare looks like it could be a slight innovation on the series. I mean, I'll probably, I don't know if I'll pick it up or not, but it looks fun.
Sorry?
You played through it at the end.
Yeah.
I gotta say, I did like the way that the villain.
I mean,
is just.
It can't be as
Juggernaut
poorly
suits.
received as Ghost.
Yeah.
Because from what I heard,
Juggernaut
Ghost
suits.
wasn't received pretty well.
Lummy, you like Ghost, don't you?
I like the campaign in it. I'm not too asked about the online.
Have you been playing much online since you got...
I've only had like a couple of rounds on it.
Yeah, I'm a Battlefield 4. Been playing that?
Not much either. I've played like about half a dozen maybe.
Yeah.
I couldn't get into it because like, I did it good for a couple of rounds instead of doing like terrible.
See, I think Advanced Warfare looks like a pretty good game, but I mean, we've got Destiny coming out this year, Battlefield Hardline coming out this year, Rainbow Six Siege, which looks just fucking amazing. You know, we've got like all these, like, you know, Far Cry 4, these much better shooters coming out. It's like, you know, there's games I think I'll get that day one, and then there's games I'll, you know, get when it's cheaper. So I'll probably pick up Advanced Warfare when it's like, you know, 20, 30 quid. What do you think about EA's conference?
Yeah, let's not discuss it.
I'm going to agree with him here.
It's not worthy of discussion.
Yeah, I thought it was bullshit. It's like, we have this studio, who you all know, working on a game. It's not even in pre-alpha yet. It's basically, you know, just like...
A
it
lot
was
of
like
sketches.
It's like a concept thing.
Yeah, no, like, it was like, he has a line. It's meant to be a person. He has a box. It's a car. And it's like, this game will be amazing. Let's have the developers wank over their own creation because they're not going to... They're just going to, like, sell it. And... you know, and I mean, they're basically selling dog shit here, really, you know. You know, actually, in fact, it was like, you know, what it was, right? It's like, you get, like, you go to IKEA, and you get, like, a flat pack for, like, say, a bookcase. It's like having a piece of wood on the floor.
Yes, it's like...
You're not going to see the rest of the bookcase. It's not even the wood, because this isn't even the main wood. This is the support. It's not the real actual colour of the wood.
Not even...
You don't know if it's birch, maple, willow, you know. What you find out is, though, it's like, look at this. This is going to be a great bookcase. I'm not going to tell you what colour it's going to be, how many books you can fit in it, how tall it'll be, how you're going to logistically fit in your house. It's going to be a great bookcase.
The thing is, right, they didn't even show you a bit of wood. They literally just slumped a log down in front of you and said, here we go, we can turn this into a game.
It truly was a very disappointing thingy.
The one thing that probably saved them a little bit was the new FIFA, and even then, that was just like, you just show them a next-gen trailer, you're not showing any gameplay at all.
That truly did catch me off guard. I didn't think FIFA 15 was about to come out at all. Really have to admit that.
Of course not. No one was expecting that.
The thing is, I
really didn't see that coming.
bar the MOBA. Bar that MOBA thing, and I don't care for MOBAs really, but, you know, it's kind of cool AR going into that. Bar the MOBA, what did they announce which wasn't... Like, what did they announce? What wasn't you? Exactly. Look, even like half the concept stuff, we knew was coming.
Sums EA up in no words.
I'm not jumping on the EA bandwagon because I think they do a lot of stuff good. And I mean, the Battlefield Hardline gameplay.
FIFA are their big ones, and they do those pretty well. FIFA maybe, but Battlefield definitely.
Well, see, the Battlefield Hardline demo was solid. You know, I like the whole choreographed online gameplay. I thought that was pretty cool. But you know, I noticed that with Rainbow Six Siege as well. They did like a you know, like a choreographed sort of like online match, which I thought, you know, really got everyone excited. But I think EA generally, you know, I don't think they ever do anything really amazing at E3. I've noticed in the past few years they never really thought, oh my god, that was an amazing conference. I need to be posting on Twitter about that. It just, they never seemed to impress us, so I wasn't really that miffed by it at all.
Yeah,
you know,
weren't expecting much to come from that area.
And
so.
then we got even less than that.
Yeah.
I tell you,
we got even less than what we weren't expecting.
Moving on though, with Ubisoft, although they had a good conference, it wasn't to the par that Ubisoft normally are. You know, I mean, I think, you know,
Ubisoft are usually quite good at E3.
Yeah, I mean, Rainbow Six. You know, I kind of. Michael Packner was on Game 3000's live stream. He was like, "Oh, it's coming. You know, it's gonna. That'll be later reveal." And you know, I think that looks like a great game. I like how they've basically scrapped Patriots and made a new game, which. You know, I mean, anything Rainbow Six to me is like, yeah, because I haven't made a new game since 2008. And I love
Rainbow Six Vegas was pretty good.
Vegas 2 is better. Should do some Red Coins Let's Plays on that. We'll get all system linked together and get the game, because I still love that game.
Speaking of the Tom Clancy series, what is anybody's thoughts on The Division?
It looks pretty good.
It looks good, but I'm
a bit bummed it's not coming out till next year, but it's got great promise, I think.
I think it's going to be overhyped. Personally.
Yeah, that's the worry.
So many games.
Same with The Last of Us and Infinite. It'll get overhyped, and then people will be disappointed.
No, I think the thing is though with Last of Us and Bioshock Infinite, they were just overhyped before they came out. They were overhyped when they came out. Whereas Watch Dogs has gotten a lot of flack off people reviewers and shit like that.
Isn't Watch Dogs doesn't have problems with buggy gameplay or something?
Apparently so.
Because apparently there's one part of the world where you go on a train or something and you get frozen.
I've heard about that. Yeah, they'll patch it, but I mean, to be fair, it is bad releasing the
game that's not fully been tested.
I mean, to be fair, I think that's a trend with modern gaming now. They're always going to be doing it because it
They're
is
under pressure.
Yeah, people want to get things out quicker now. It's the way the industry's evolved, and they can do it now, so they're going to exploit it because it's much it's quite easy to do. I think.
I mean, look at Battlefield 3. They push that out the door and then just immediately start.
Battlefield 4 too. Hardline, I presume, will have the same shit.
And pretty much every FIFA ever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But big games like that, what do you expect? You know what I mean? I think I'm not trying to be a fanboy, but Nintendo always produce a quality product. Rockstar, they always seem to produce quality products. Like if you look at the GTA games of the PS2 compared 5, PS2 games are full of glitches. Some which are game breaking. 4 and 5, had a few glitches, but the infinite swing.
Rockstar sort them out straight away.
Yeah, Rockstar are straight on it. They are good for that.
Yeah,
they're good for listening to their fans. EA should take note.
They're good for listening to the fans, except for when it comes to certain areas in DLC where we want heists. Right now, please.
It was weird actually. I was expecting some sort of what's it called? Maybe a GTA expansion pack announcement for 5. But I may get it for the PS4 because I didn't like the campaign, but online may have potential. And what Andrew House announced was that your Xbox 360 character can transpose over onto the PS4, which is pretty fucking cool.
That's incredible.
That is.
What if I need to check though?
That's a game changer.
Is GTA 5 announced for the PC or not?
Yeah,
it is.
Is it? Finally,
I saw PC gamers going almost orgasmic with the news.
I wish it didn't, just to piss them off. Imagine it's
do you know what would be better though? If they said they were going to do it and then they just said, actually, nah, we've changed our mind. You're not going to get it for a little while yet.
Just be like lol joke.
Just be like, what is it? Half-Life 3? Just be like, oh yeah, you're going to get this several years later.
It'll be like the carrot and the stick. Just like, do you want this? You're going to have to. Nah.
To be fair though, that is literally what Half-Life 3 has become though. It's a carrot on a stick. I mean, I read somewhere once.
I'm worried Fallout 4 will go that way.
When it eventually comes out, it's like when they eventually announce it, if they ever actually eventually announce it, it's going to be the slowest spreading news on the internet because everyone's going to be like, no, it's a joke. That can't be right.
Yeah,
it'll be a momentous day for Half-Life fans when that comes out.
Oh,
if it comes out.
To be fair, that's a really, really, really good. What's it called? It's a really good marketing strategy though, because the thing is with Half-Life 3, people have created this whole meme-esque sort of running gag of 3 plus 3. Half-Life 3 is going to come out. Half-Life 3 is confirmed these jokes, and that's my brother who isn't a gamer knows about Half-Life. And I think what Half-Life 3 is, it creates this enigma around the franchise, and it's probably boosted sales for Half-Life 1, 2 and all the episodes, as well as other Valve games. And I think Half-Life 3 will be, people who don't even know what Half-Life is will buy it because it's that hyped. So, fucking props to them, really.
I think they'd make a mistake if they didn't make it. I mean, who knows? They could be making it right now.
They could probably...
they're making it right now, George. How?
They could probably actually just put a little, cardboard cutout of a disc in the box, and people would still buy it and just be like... It's Half-Life 3. accept it.
You know for a fact it is coming out. Like,
do you think Bethesda's doing the same approach with Fallout?
Yeah, well, maybe not to the same extent. I think Half-Life and Fallout. Half-Life has more of a namesake.
Yeah.
Maybe. Which I don't think it really did have until before this whole Half-Life 3 confirmed nonsense because of it wasn't really, Half-Life now has been seen as like a console game, but a lot of console gamers like it. I mean, obviously Half-Life was on consoles and the Orange Box was released, but I still think it is predominantly like a PC sort of thing, whereas Fallout's more PC and console, so it actually probably is a bit more widespread. Just
Half-Life 3 would be good on next gen. I think next gen Quake would be good as well.
Well, what they are doing is obviously Wolfenstein's came out and there's a Doom 4 beta. So
remember the classic Doom.
And according to apparently Doom is going to be getting unveiled at A3 sometime soon, in the next few days, which, I mean, we knew it's coming. It says on the Wolfenstein box, Doom beta included, which we'll probably find out when
what more proof do you need?
Yeah.
Oh, wait, no. It says
doesn't get more.
It says it'll be unveiled at Dallas QuakeCon, which makes sense because Dallas is the home of id. But I mean, yeah, I think I can see another Duke Nukem game coming out because I think they'll work with id to create that style what Wolfenstein pulled off, because people have been saying the way that
after the disaster that was Duke Nukem Forever, do you think they will still have people that will go out and buy it?
I think
because the classic was, well, I don't want to say it was a good game because I never played it, but it was really well received, I think.
Yeah, I haven't actually played the original as well, but still.
It's good source of knowledge there, George. Yeah. I think he might have...
I'm not entirely sure about this.
Budding journalist here, people.
I think he may have shot the man. So yeah, prosecute him. You would be an awful witness, wouldn't you?
Yeah. I'd be like, did you say the crime? What crime? I wasn't paying attention.
You were involved in the crime.
There was a crime?
There was a crime? I didn't notice this. Oh, wait, I did the crime.
Oh well.
Time to go to jail.
Oh well, prison for me. Free bedding. We'll not go into that.
Yeah, so let's get political on here, man.
Red Coin is not political.
Yeah.
Well, everything's political to a degree. We're not going to discuss politics.
The red and red coin, it's just to piss off George, does stand for communism.
Yes.
Yes. And what's funny is though, everyone is equal here. Just I'm more equal than everybody else, and George is less equal than anybody else. If that makes sense to people. GG. Anyways, Sony. What do you think of Sony?
Top notch.
Uncharted 4. It's a fucking teaser though. That's all it was. I was like, yeah.
It's an Uncharted game.
Yeah, George is all of a sudden a massive fan of Uncharted and Mortal Kombat the past few weeks. Yeah, George, tell us about how you've played Uncharted 1 to 3 so much, and how you love Drake and Sully.
Well, yeah, I'm going to get showed up here, but I played the first one with a friend.
The shittest one.
And the other two I couldn't because I didn't have a PS3. So, yeah. Not the best.
That's not a good enough
Not
excuse.
the best Uncharted fan in the world. However, if I do get a PS4...
And how many Mortal Kombat games have you played?
Only the ones at yours where I had me arse kicked
the
by a
one,
drunk girl.
There's only one. Oh, is he being sexist again? 2 weeks in a row he's been sexist.
I'm being apologise.
No, you're being sexist. Like, because the way you said, I was like, hung up being of a girl. Oh my god, if a woman's inferior, how could you, George?
To be fair,
we both know that was not the context.
If he was suggesting that would mean he was even worse than what he was suggesting was bad.
That
means he is the worst.
Oh my god.
The worst of the worst.
Yeah, man.
So when you were saying before about him being less equal than everyone else, you were completely spot on.
Oh! Lunness's first appearance.
Nice commentary from you, but I'll leave that one.
Oh, whoa. Actually, tensions are rising, yeah, man.
It's just banter, that's all it is.
Just banter.
You know I love you really, George.
Yeah.
Really? You love him?
I only see you as a friend, unfortunately.
Oh! Friend zoned. Okay.
No. I think I'm going to be right back. I just need to go cry.
Some aloe vera, man. thing is, I love Lummy. He's my best friend. I love Lunness. I love Jordan. I love Harry. I love Jake. I love Luke. I love Robinson. I love all the Red Coins team. And George, I'm kind of getting fond of you, man. Keep it up, bud.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
It's funny actually what some of the listeners were saying. All we've done in the last week's podcast was just rip you to shreds, and we haven't done it as much this week. You're right. It was just like, we're fucking bullying you. But I got told.
It's alright, George is getting some counselling here. He will be perfectly fine in a couple of months' time, guys.
Yeah.
When he goes back to Huddersfield.
Fuck that.
That's your bliss away from the abuse of the Hypecast when you're away for uni.
You get to go to uni, and did they rip you as much in uni?
Nope.
Are you like the alpha male in uni? Are you like the alpha male like the cool one? Oh wow, George is cool, man. He makes all the plans, man. He's so hip and awesome. I love this guy.
Technically it's not far.
He's so funny. So wait a second. Huddersfield is essentially opposite land. So if I go to Huddersfield, I will be Judge. I don't think I could stoop that low even in a parallel universe. Lummy will be skinny and smart and handsome.
Or maybe everyone will be like 100 times better than what they actually are. So everyone should just go to Huddersfield.
Improve themselves.
But then that means the people in Huddersfield are just incredibly shit if they went anywhere else.
I hope we have no fans in Huddersfield.
Yeah, that's kind of a bad comment to make, Lummy.
Considering
if we grow,
considering you've never been there,
just one person from Huddersfield is just like, I take offence to that.
that one guy.
Yeah, just one guy. There always is though. There's always just that one man that is like, I take offence to that.
The
Like
1%.
like when that poor BBC News presenter made the horrendous decision to put on, what was it? Is it Mr. Sunshine or something? It was a song anyway.
Who knows?
It had,
I don't watch the
had
BBC.
the N-word in, and the man was immediately sacked.
What happened like? Wait.
He played the original version. It's The Sun Has Got His Hat On. He played
Oh,
the original
yes.
version of that,
Which has
and
a
he was
naughty word
told
in
to
it.
fall on his sword.
Oh, it has
which was ridiculous.
which has a racist word in it.
Yes, it does.
I'm surprised you don't know about that, George.
I can't even believe you're even implying this, honestly.
Oh, Joe's a massive conservative. That's the joke. We'll leave it at that. So Sony's conference, PlayStation TV. If you can play all the Vita games, I'll pick one up because it's pretty cheap. And plus you get a free DualShock free controller if you pay. Well, no, not free one. If you pay about £100, you get a free DualShock free. They're like £40 as it is. I need a new one anyways. So I remember about a year ago. When I was in a relationship, my girlfriend actually asked us. She said, "Can we play some PlayStation together? Can we play, some like Little Big Planet and some Motor and shit like that?" And I was like, "I'm sorry, but I don't have another controller." And I think she's really good. But you never thought to ask, say, "Can we play Xbox together?" Because I have like 5 Xbox controllers, albeit I'm pretty sure 2 of them don't work. Plus, there's like my brother's ones in the house as well, so actually there's a fucking canny few. But
We have more than enough controllers.
I think like I just saw them like synonymous with the PlayStation. From my mother's one point where I was like, I might get a gaming PC. She turned around, it's just like she knows nothing about gaming, but she turns around and she went to us. She went, "You can't do that, Sam. You love your PlayStation." I was like, oh. So yeah, I guess I'm just like tired of PlayStation, whereas I'm really.
I remember that thing you put on Facebook. It was like, I heard its best friend and it was you with the PlayStation.
Oh, I'll post a picture of that. Yeah, world's best friend day. That was only though in response to that same ex-girlfriend, one of our friends who I really did not like at all in the slightest, who was horrible to us, really horrible, like beyond belief. Posted a picture of me and my ex saying National Best Friend Day, and I was just like, no, she don't like you very much, bitch. I knew it. Because I'm with her. Yeah, man. But yeah, that was just like a take the piss thing. But actually, to be fair, maybe bar Jake and Lummy, I would say that my PS3. Well, see, my PS3 used to come before people, but my PS4 is growing on me, gentlemen. I'm really finding the attachment to it. It offers me things what no woman can offer me. It's not going to break my heart. It may break on me, but it'll never break my heart. Yeah. I have attachment issues. Let's get that out of the way. So someone segue that over because things have taken a turn to the dark side. It seems.
Well,
let's find something bright to talk about.
Has anyone here ever played XCOM? Enemy Unknown.
I've heard of the games, but no.
My older brother loves the series though.
It is a RTS.
You've got an older brother?
The Xbox.
Yeah, I've got a half brother.
And you had a brother. Oh, the more you know.
I've got 2.
Oh, I didn't ask for your whole life story, George.
I think I've got 2.
How many siblings you got, Lunness?
Anyway,
I want to know.
How many siblings I have?
Yeah.
I have one brother.
Oh, that's not
and
too bad.
quite a lot of cousins. But cousins.
Did you forget, Lunness? Right? You're like Well, no. My third cousin.
Yes.
It's like your like something cousin.
Yes.
So we are like 96 cousins.
Yeah.
We are related by like 0.00001%. So I get family discount from the shop Lunness works in.
That is how it works, people. If you are related to someone, does not matter how distant it is, you get discount.
But every time I go in, I'm just kind of like, Lunness, my 19th cousin. I'll have a discount because the woman always tells him off for it. Fucking bitch.
Yes, I would say a few select words about her, but should the ever off chance appear that she ever listens to this, screw you.
I'll ask
She's
James.
going to be one of those subscribers of Red Coins, isn't she?
One of the
It
40.
would
One of the famous 45.
I'm going to have said that right, and you're just gonna lose one subscriber suddenly, and it's like I'm like.
You know, I don't think that many people actually listen to Hypecast, and they should, because it's fucking hilarious. I don't care what people say.
As we've been proving for the last...
Exactly.
Well,
as me, Lummy, and Lunness have been proven, and Jake last week.
of course, yeah.
Yeah, you know. Sony-wise, Little Big Planet 3 looked pretty fucking good. I like Little Big Planet 2, never really impressed us majorly, but it was always kind of like, one of those games which, I did enjoy. I think Little Big Planet 3 will innovate, and like I said, I like the whole idea of like a game being more of a platform where I can just get loads of content for free from the users. So I'm generally really looking forward to playing some Little Big Planet 3 in November. But, I'm going to segue this over into Nintendo. Fucking Mario Maker. I am so excited for Mario Maker. Like, beyond belief excited for that game. He's going to adjust the mic. Boom, boom, boom.
Trust me, I'm an engineer.
No, it's fine. It's done, Lunness. You sit back down.
You could take a can, stick it on it, and just literally fill the jar until it just sits up nicely.
But Mario Maker, that game just looks I'm so hyped for it, man. I just want it so badly. Did you see it at all?
I did not.
Do you want?
However, from what you've said, it did look amazing.
It's essentially a level editor for Mario, but it's like, I'm pretty sure what I saw was you could do Super Mario Bros. 1 graphics. It looked like you could do Super Mario Bros. 3 graphics from like a little like indent I saw, but also you can make it like a new Super Mario Bros.-esque place. So, the game's obviously coming for the Wii U, you can tell by the graphics, and I'm so excited for this. Hopefully people will be creating like so many amazing levels, sharing them. I love Mario, and you can't get enough of Mario. And especially when, if you see some like there's like some great like Mario World hacks on the internet which are like ridiculously hard. We've seen stuff like that, and I'm so happy we'll finally be able to just have a Mario game like that. Here's a picture of it here if you want to have a little look on this. Look at that.
That does look really good.
You see Super Mario Bros. U graphics, Super Mario Bros. Graphics. It essentially is Little Big Planet, but with Mario.
Mario twist.
And the thing is, Little Big Planet's a good game. And I like how you can just make your own fucking games in it now. But one thing to know about Little Big Planet is, mechanically, it's not that impressive of a game, but with free, I like the idea of like adding new characters. But Mario Bros. Is a platformer. It's the fucking, it's the bee's knees, man. You can't go wrong with a Mario-based platformer. So, I'm just so happy with it. I think Nintendo in general looks like they've really, doing a lot with the Wii U. As a Wii U owner myself, I'm really impressed with it. You got Yoshi, you've got the new there's a Toad game which is like based on the bonus levels of Mario 3D World. What do you guys think? I feel I'm Toad myself because none of you are really Nintendo guys, are you?
Not really.
Yeah, that sounds there.
That silence was your answer.
Yeah. Well, I tell you what.
It means you can be the main guy for Nintendo news, so.
Oh yeah.
You get to go more into it.
What I'll do is I'll do a blog post for Red Coins. I'll probably do some form of blog post to what's it called, like to talk about this, maybe like a video, like a vlog. So leave on that. Let's go for test your might. 10 questions this week. We're gonna have Lummy and George. Can you two swap seats, please? Just so Lummy can, because we don't have buzzers still. But
so we can have them sing.
oh yeah, put your hands up, but still, Lummy, get close to my good man. Right, so these questions have this is all like a topic based.
It's got slightly homoerotic.
It's on it's on A3 for all the conferences so far. So I'm going to start. Obviously, hand up. Right, question number 1. Name the new feature added to Super Smash Bros. Wii U.
Oi. You can put your own me in it, can't you?
Yes, you can. 1 point to Lummy. Judge. Fucking hell. Right, next one. What was Ubisoft's big reveal this year? Last year was The Division. The year before that was Watch Dogs.
Oh,
I'll give you a clue. It wasn't Assassin's Creed Unity.
Oi. Far Cry 4.
Nope. Pass it on to Judge.
Oh.
You have 3 games to choose from.
What are those 3 games? I didn't watch Ubisoft.
Why not? I thought you were an aspiring games journalist. How unprofessional.
I've been busy. I've had a life.
Have you? Really?
Yeah.
What have you been doing? Like, George, how have you had a life so much? What have you been doing?
Hang out with other friends.
Really? You got other friends?
Yeah.
Bullshit.
What are the names?
Yeah.
You don't know them.
Ryu, Ken, Chun-Li, Bison. Yeah, right, George. They're all Street Fighter characters.
Bullshit.
Right, well, okay, mister, I have other friends. Nah, I'm the social butterfly. Go on, just guess. Go on.
Oh shit.
Let's let me also have another guess.
Rainbow Six.
Oh well, there you go. George actually got a point. Last week I'm sure George got a point and number 9. No, don't clap for yourself. Right, number 3. What is the subtitle to Halo 5? Go on, what is it?
Guardians.
Is it actually? I know it's Guardians.
Without knowing the answer.
Yeah, actually, George is right. Yeah, I thought it was like Guardians or something, but yeah, George is on 2. Lummy, whoa, are you scared?
Oh, Lummy, you're falling behind.
Lummy's fiat.
Number 4. What Tim Schafer game is being remade?
Could be Grim Fandango.
Grim. You didn't say Fandango.
Done. Go.
2-2. What is the Dynasty Warriors game which is crossed with Zelda called? Tick.
Nope.
Tock. Tick. You're not involved in it.
I was
Tick.
about to say, it appears no one seems to know the answer.
Could you give us hints?
Tuck. Well, the second part of the title is Warriors. Tick, tock, tick, tock, tick, tock, tick, tock, tick.
I'm just going to pass.
I'm pass, yeah.
It was Hyrule Warriors, gentlemen.
Come on,
Right,
it's
6.
Guess that.
What hit multi-platform franchise did Microsoft's press conference open with?
Shit. Sorry, language.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
We've
through this time.
We suddenly became PG.
Oh no, must not swear.
Don't offend our younger viewers. We have 5 viewers, George. 5. I'm sure they're all teenagers.
How many of these are going?
They're all big boys now, George. Hey, George, how I then use what multi-platform franchise did they open with?
Microsoft.
Yeah.
I don't have any good ones.
Multi-platform.
Oh, multi-platform.
Yeah, you heard multi-platform, right?
I heard it.
Yeah, this is not me going mental.
Crackdown.
Just George.
Multi-platform, George. Multi-platform.
Oh, doesn't matter.
Crackdown is exclusive.
I believe George should lose a point for that.
No.
Disaster.
I'm already disadvantaged enough. Come on.
Yeah, he's not going to win. Let me. You got a good guess?
Battlefield, maybe? I just don't know the answer.
It's Call of Duty.
How did I not get that?
Because you didn't watch it. Some aspiring games doing this with, oh no, I've got a social life, man. I was the life of the party yesterday.
Did EA not do that? The biggest game that didn't do that.
EA, make effort, you're joking.
Seems smart.
EA were too busy with the friends. The other friends I have. Number 7. What is Nintendo's new Mario game all about?
No. Making your own levels to experience that game as.
Fucking hell, I just told everybody follow me. George is winning.
Could have got that.
8. What hit Sony's franchise had its first installment announced?
First installment?
Third.
Oh, third.
Hit franchise, Judge. It's been a fucking established trend, you know.
Oh, Sony.
Little Big Planet 3.
Oh yes, 3 to 3. We'll have 2 questions left.
Shit.
Dragon Age Inquisition is getting exclusive content, but on which platform?
Xbox.
Oh, right. George has to get this one right, and if George gets this one right, we'll do a decider. What hit last gen game is being remastered for the content?
Last of Us.
No, because I thought last October because what I give it that.
I spoke
What was the full question then?
What hit last gen game is being remastered for current gen? Wait, you know Last of Us wasn't me?
Suddenly got it.
GTA 5.
Oh my god! 4-4. We have to think of a question. Lunness, we need to think of a good question.
Lummy,
right now.
if you lose this, you need to get kicked off the Hypecast.
And if
No, he doesn't, because I decide that, Judge.
No one will be
The only
surprised if I
questions
lose.
are like all to do with Halo.
Oh, that'd be good. Lunness, do you want to come and write it down for us? Come right here. So,
Are you doing the final question?
test your might.
Oh, great.
I'm really liking this segment actually. I think it's a pretty good one. Hi, Lunness, hurry up and write it. You don't have all day. Do-do-do-do-do. 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 I've got 4 texts of George. John. And who the fuck's George? Do you know a George?
I think I know a Judge.
I don't know a George.
Nah, I mixed his name up.
Write the answer on here, Lunness, because I don't have a fucking clue what that is.
What's temptation to look? Nice control there, Luke.
Ooh. Ah, right.
I'll reply when you lose.
That's
the
great.
quiz.
Right, yeah, George. Right. Bonus question. Which has been spelled wrong unless you fucking idiot.
Hey, I was typing from stand.
I don't care. You put a T in. You put a T in which. How dare you? Right. Here we go. Which character lost their arm in the last installment of Halo Spartan Ops?
Oi.
Who?
Is it the Sergeant? Sergeant Jackson?
Nope.
I didn't play Spartan Ops.
Oh, so you don't know it?
Nah.
Shall I have another bonus question?
What was the answer?
We'll give you the answer. The answer was
you do
Dr.
it.
Catherine Hainsey.
Oh, Doctor. I'm gonna go
You mean
on.
Halsey?
Halsey.
God.
I'm gonna write it out. Right, basically.
Pronunciation.
Right. What is the main character in Grand Theft Auto 3 called? Only one his first name. That's all I want.
I'll put that one.
Oh, I played it for a bit. I'm just gonna guess Luke.
No. It was actually the name of a French name, Lummy's favourite country. It was
David.
No, it was between Claude, David Cage.
Oh, do you?
I tell you what,
I
I
don't
don't have
have
much
the
luck
guess.
with these extra questions.
You two are really bad at this, aren't you? Alright, I'm going to think of one more question. Guys, I should have more bonus questions. What year was Little Big Planet 1 released?
No. 2007.
You shit, dear. Let me have a guess.
2006.
Oh, even worse.
2008.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh man, I wish you could look at the games here. What year was Blaze Blue, the original one, released in? And John's about to make his way, guys. So hurry up.
2003.
No,
I have no idea. I've never played it.
2002.
no, it's a fucking PS3 game, lads.
Is it?
2008.
John,
Oh well.
we're doing the John, come here. Come here. Shut up a second. These two are failing on test your might. We're about to go through loads of bonus rounds because they're so fucking useless. Okay.
Just do one more point round and then they both lose and have to do it again.
Next week. No, here's the thing, right?
Oh man.
Oh, Lunness, do you have another question?
Another. Ooh. Let's think.
Probably wouldn't be able to spell it correctly.
Oh,
Shots fired.
sorry, not everyone can study journalism.
Exactly.
No, it's called basic English.
Go on.
All you do is just
Do you have a serious question to ask these video game related, Joe?
What year was Halo 3 released?
You didn't put your hand up. No.
You did.
You didn't?
I did.
You're not screwing us over like that.
Right, cancel that question. John, do you have a question?
second names of 2 of the 3. What was the code name given to Ryan at the start of Metal Gear Solid 2?
Oh, not one about Lummy you just get so easily.
Well, you might have forgot it.
You don't know.
He's a massive Metal Gear Solid.
Hey guys, name
What's the code name? What is it?
Sneak.
Dispatch Boss.
yeah. I'm not gonna like that. Okay. Here's one. Right, EA released a game on Xbox 360 and Xbox One, and they've just announced a port in the PS4 and PC. What game is this?
Is it Titanfall?
No, because that's on the PC already. You have an option. Go on, let me what you think it is.
Opportunity.
Can you repeat the question, please?
EA have just announced to port a game which was released on the Xbox 360 and the Xbox One earlier this year. It's going to be on the PS4 and the PC.
I don't know.
Plants vs Zombies Garden Warfare. My God, you two are fucking awful. If Jake was here, Jake would just fucking mop the floor of him. Oh, I need one more question. Oh,
can we call it a tie?
No, because there's no ties on Test Your Might. Do you have ties in Need to Come Back? No.
When was the last Banjo-Kazooie game released?
Oh, how
that's a good one.
2006.
Wrong.
You're so shit. You want to study history, Lummy, yeah? And you don't know video game history. That's a basic kind of history. When was Little Big Planet 2 released?
What was what?
When was Little Big Planet 2 released?
2010.
So fucking close.
2011.
Oh, he got it. George has won. Oh.
GG.
George won.
GG.
I am so disappointed. Anyways, guys,
I'll be back on next week.
that has been no, you won because you won. The way this Test Your Might works is that the loser stays on until they win. So George has a win. Lummy, you have no wins yet. Hopefully next week you get one. Anyways, this has been the Hypecast for E3 2014. I'm your host Sam, and see you later.